Hello guys, and welcome to all those training to become Super Saiyans, and welcome to Revolution. So on today's video I'm going to be talking about a hypothetical situation, and that is going to be that Universe 7 will win the Tournament of Power, therefore surviving, and basically Frieza will get wished back to life by the Earth's Dragon Balls. Well, that scenario happening really doesn't matter. All that matters is that somehow Frieza survives and comes back to life in Universe. So, with that scenario becoming reality, I predict that the character of Frieza will be going through a similar character metamorphosis of that of Vegeta. Now, that metamorphosis of Vegeta is well documented, especially in the Dragon Ball YouTube community. We all know how he started when he first turned up in Z and how he is now. The two characters are completely different. Vegeta used to be that shade of grey character that always brought an element of unpredictability to whatever saga was on at that point of time. Sometimes you never really knew which side Vegeta was on. Now, that is just not the character we know anymore. In Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta is practically a family man. He loves Bulma and he loves Trunks, even to the point when Beerus slapped Bulma, he exploded into a quake of fury. The cocky prince in the Saiyan saga is simply no more. When Vegeta allowed Bobbidi to take control of his mind, he eventually outpowered that mind control to conclusively realise what was important to him, and that was his child Trunks and his wife Bulma, and eventually he literally used the final explosion on Majin Buu to save Bulma and Trunks in particular, and even Kakarot from the destruction that Buu would cause. Now obviously that plan failed and Buu pretty much just regenerated, and also Kakarot was kind of dead at that time anyway, so it wasn't really for him. But that was the start of a dramatic change in Vegeta's character. We saw bits and pieces particularly alluding to this change up until that point, mainly when Trunks got shot down by Perfect Cell in the Cell games. But after he conquered this Majin mind control and literally thought on his own free will despite that mind control, his character progression really accelerated into the character he is now. And like I said before, he's a family man who has more of a friendly competition with Goku in terms of who can become the strongest, whereas before he was obsessed with being stronger than Goku and eventually beating Goku. Now I'm not saying they'll never have a rematch again so Vegeta can prove his point, but you can't imagine Vegeta now wanting to kill Goku just to prove he is stronger. In fact, he has become a defender of Earth, if you could call him that. He happily stepped in after Goku was defeated by Golden Frieza and ROF. He went to the future timeline with Trunks to fight Zamasu and Goku Black. And obviously way back in Z, he also sacrificed himself against Kid Buu whilst Goku tried to re-find his Super Saiyan 3 form, pretty much getting beaten to a pulp in the process. Now, that's Vegeta, and obviously this video is going to be talking about why it could now be Frieza. That shade of grey character of Vegeta is no more, and it's left a gaping hole in terms of unpredictability in the Dragon Ball Super narrative. However, Frieza has been brought back, and all of a sudden that unpredictability is back again. We really do not know what Frieza is going to do. We know he has something at stake if he doesn't partake in this Tournament of Power, because his universe will be erased and therefore hell will be erased, and Frieza will go along with it. However, you still have that unpredictability factor of whether Frieza will join another universe, make a deal with another god of destruction. He was even talking about how he could manipulate the gods as they were under pressure in this Tournament of Power. Right now, Frieza is impassioned by the fact of getting revenge on Goku, and he seems to still be scheming to find a way to be able to accomplish that, and even tried to strike a deal with Frost from Universe 6. To what end, I do not know. But what I would like to allude to is when Goku went to meet 17 on the island where 17 resides, Android 17 was surprised that Goku would ask him for help, considering he was once an enemy of Goku. And Goku explains that Vegeta, Piccolo, Tien were all once villains of Goku and are now considered great friends of his. And despite Goku not really having that many layers to his character, that is ultimately what he inspires in others. He is always looking to break his limits. Every new challenge that comes his way, he takes it on with enthusiasm. It's infectious. Even the Supreme Kai and Elder Kai have alluded to it when talking about Goku. And although I'm not quite sure Vegeta would call Goku a great friend, he has been influenced by Goku. He has been influenced to continuously keep finding new levels and using Goku as a post to try and surpass Goku. As Vegeta told future Trunks in the Goku Black Saga, you've always got to aim past your rival. And who can forget Vegeta's inspirational monologue in the Buu Saga when seeing Goku use Super Saiyan 3 vs Kid Buu? Now, whilst Frieza is referred to as the Evil Emperor, and rightly so, the guy is just barbaric, savage. What Dragon Ball Super seems to be doing is pretty much setting up a future saga arc in character development for Frieza. They are alluding to the future. And whilst right now Frieza is hell-bent on scheming a way to revenge on Goku, basically, in his quest to do so, he may change just as Vegeta did. In the ROF saga, we saw Frieza return and basically was hell-bent on getting his revenge on Goku, and trained for 4 months, came to Earth and ultimately failed in his revenge mission. Since then, he's been in hell, thinking an awful lot, and even training his mind on how to beat Goku, getting rid of the stamina issues for his golden form in the process. Surely, he must also be thinking that by not finding his own limits, he will never beat Goku. Now, if Frieza was just to go for revenge again after this arc is done, it would literally show no character development for Frieza. And now, Dragon Ball Super is not adverse to giving characters no character development, future Trunks and Goten. But for Frieza right now, it would just be wasted potential. Now, Frieza has alluded to restarting his empire, and hopefully that is the avenue he takes whilst trying to get stronger and stronger and eventually surpassing Goku to eventually try and beat him. Could it be that Goku's conversation with Android 17 was foreshadowing the return of Frieza and his eventual character development? Frieza certainly has a lot of traits that Vegeta did in Z in terms of unpredictability, and right now he is that shade of grey character who you really don't know whose team he's actually going to be on. Now, in terms of that infectious charm that Goku tends to have on his opponents, if he could find a way to bring out the best in Frieza so that he isn't just pure evil like he is right now, don't get me wrong, it will be a very bumpy road along the way, and I'm sure that Goku will feel a few death beams pierce through his skin along the ride. The payoff will be fantastic. And just to add to that, Frieza, in terms of toy sales for Toei, is huge. So to have him there in the long run really adds to the franchise in terms of its marketing power. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think on this. Do you think that Vegeta is being replaced by Frieza in terms of the shade of grey character? This is not me saying that he's going to push Vegeta down the pecking order. Vegeta will be a staple character for Dragon Ball forever, basically. But he has changed. He has metamorphosized into a different person. He still wants to be the strongest, but his motivation is different now. Whereas Frieza could fill that gap that has been left behind by Vegeta. So light up that comment section, guys. Is Frieza the new Vegeta? If you like my videos, please smash that like button with a big bang attack. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I have a very diverse range of content, and I'm sure you'll find something you will enjoy, as well as plenty of great ideas coming your way. And remember one very important final message. If you stay calm in any situation, you will never, ever become a Super Saiyan. Hello guys, make sure you subscribing. On your screen right now are some more videos from my library which I am sure you will enjoy. Check them out. Thank you. Peace, love and key.